What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Voss here, the first, back again with another video. You guys already know we do that Tokyo Revengers every Tuesday mornings. If you're new to the channel and you read Tokyo Revengers, we got only 2 weeks left. So if you're new, stay tuned because I'm also going to be reacting to anime. I think I will. I plan on doing that so you guys can watch along with me and we can, I don't know, discuss stuff. I also have a Discord, so you can pull up to my Discord server if you want to just keep talking about Tokyo Revengers even after it's finished and all that. And I'm going to do more videos in general, like tier lists and stuff. So Tokyo Revengers is still going to be on the channel, just in a very moderate type of, it's not going to be on there consistently every week, but it's still going to be on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe so you guys can see that as well. And look at the Tokyo Revengers playlist because I will have more stuff in there as well. Now, as for the story, last chapter in chapter 276, after Takemichi got his ass killed by Mikey, when Mikey stabbed him with the katana, then he pretty much got like freed from the dark impulses in that moment. I don't know if it's completely gone, but he got freed in that moment, and Takemichi basically died. And then when he died, he went back to the past. He went back to 1998, which he had to been like around 7 years old at that point. And he ran into like the Sano household, and then he seen Shinshiro, Senju, I think Takeyomi was there. He's seen Baji. Well, Baji was the first one I think he's seen there. And Emma. And it was interesting though, because when Mikey popped up, for some reason, somehow, some way, he knew who Takemichi was. And then nobody else knows but Mikey, which is interesting. So I wonder what happened with that trigger when Takemichi initially died from Mikey. Like, what happened? Did Mikey end up becoming a time leaper? Like, how does he know? How does he retain that memory? I want to see what Wakui can do with these last 2 chapters, man. And this one's going to be very important. This chapter right here will be very important to see exactly what he's going to do. I hope it's like a very dialogue-heavy chapter, which, I mean, it has to be because, I mean, we're pretty much done with fighting. So please let this one be a lot longer than the previous ones. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else to say about that recap. Let's just get straight into the chapter 277 of Tokyo Revengers. All right. Mikey, you're the Takemichi. That's interesting. So he's like, he heard of him or something. You even called me that way. Why? Huh? Don't tell me. Oh, unless he's just saying it in terms like this is like you, like this is time leaping Takemichi. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you. We both time leaped. Yeah, how the fuck? What's up with them? Who knows? And everybody else like, what the fuck? Interesting. My bad if because I'm doing a screen recording, you guys can't really see, like, when it's like wide pages, you can't really see what's going on the sides. But you guys, obviously, y'all read the chapter, or you are reading currently, so you guys know. But yeah, that's why it looked like that on the screen. Interesting. Hold on, let me go back. All right. Why? What's going on? I don't know, but the moment you died, I kept on wishing that you opened your eyes, and the next thing I know, I'm here. What does this even mean? I felt your tears falling on my face on the verge of my death, and suddenly now I'm here. What happened, Takemichi? I have no idea. It's a miracle. A miracle. Why the hell are we running? I have no idea, but I just can't stand there and stay still. They go to a roof. So they just ran away from everybody and just went on the fucking roof. So basically he wished for it. I still want to know, like, one of the main things for me personally that, like, when it comes to a lot of series, sometimes I care about what started like a certain kind of power or what started something, but sometimes I don't care. But in this series, I feel like it's very important to know where this time leaping ability even like spawned from. Like, how the hell, because we seen the homeless guy and that was like the furthest we got to that. But like, as for like the curse and breaking the curse, like, how do you really go about that? You know, and I hope Wakui can like answer that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because like, if we don't get that answer, then it's like, what's the point? It's just gonna be for our perception. I'm not gonna like that. And I would definitely not like if he explained it in like another goddamn, I don't know, like an interview or something. I wouldn't like that either. So I hope we can get some kind of answer. I'm gonna keep reading though. I don't get the logic, but I felt something when I held my hand in yours. I thought I was handing you my powers, but the moment we shook hands, we both got pulled back in time, huh? Damn. What should we do, Takemichi? I've always fought this battle on my own, but now I have you. Well then, let's do it together, shall we? Our revenge. Finally, they say that, right? I know everybody was waiting for that line. And I know people be shitting on Tokyo Revengers dialogue all the time, me included. There's times where I'm like, yeah, the dialogue is a little corny, a little, you know what I'm saying? But I get used to it to the point where I'm just like, I don't even care. If you want to roast it, you can roast it. I'll be roasting it too at times. And this time I'm kind of roasting it, but what do you mean getting your revenge on what? Like the curse? Because like, how are you going? I just really hope Wakui can go about that in a certain way. Because I'm not satisfied with it like happening like this and they just restarting shit without actually like trying to figure. I don't know, man. Like the whole curse thing, the dark impulses, and the time leaping ability is in itself. Like we're not gonna get an answer. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being a little pessimistic right now, and I hate that we're probably not gonna get the answer. From that day on, Mikey and I kept on running. Let's start a gang with the 7 of us. Can I bring one more friend in? Okay, so you can call me Kisaki Tata. Kisaki. And let me bring another what the fuck? So Takemichi said that. And let me bring in another person in too. I don't want to be a delinquent. Sanzu. Happy birthday, Manjiro. Shinjiro. Whoa, a CB250T? Or CB250? Baji, Kazutora. Oh, this is interesting though. Okay, that makes a little sense. Like when Mikey brings in Sanzu, I think that's something that's actually what's the word I'm trying to use? It's actually consistent with Sanzu's character because we'd never seen him in the original Tokyo Manji game, and we didn't know why because he was childhood friends with Mikey and all. But now it's starting to make more sense to me. Maybe I missed it within like the last chapters and stuff, but I'm just now realizing I guess he really just didn't want to be a delinquent anyway. So that would be consistent to his character. Like, okay, he didn't really fuck with the gang shit at one point, and then eventually he did, and, so okay, I can understand that. That's consistent. Emma, he's starting the gang. The 3 Shiba siblings, Coco and Inupi, Izuna, Kakucho, Mucho. We saved everyone. From now on, all of you are a part of the Tokyo Manji gang. Takemichi, with this, we've conquered the whole country. This must be a dream. This sounds too, it don't sound right. Something about this is fishy. Something about this is fishy as fuck. Something about this is fishy. There's no way y'all did this. Because Wakui, if you did this shit, you're on some Disney Channel shit. I'm not gonna lie. You're on some Disney shit. Because come on now. I think this is like just there. It's a dream, wishful thinking or something. It's finally over. Yep. Tokyo Manji gang leader Sano Manjiro, acting president Hanagaki Takemichi, vice president Ryuguji Ken. I don't know why I can't say that. Staff member Kisaki Teta, staff officer Baji Kisuke, staff officer Hanma Shuji, staff officer Matsuno Shifuyu, 2nd Division Captain Mitsuya Takashi, 3rd Division Captain Hayashida Haruki, and 2nd Division Vice Captain Shiba Hakai, 3rd Division Vice Captain Hayashi Ryohei, 4th Division Captain Hanamiya Kazutora, 5th Division Captain Sanzu Hadichiyo, 5th Division Vice Captain Kararagi Senju. You do not have to do this, Wakui. Just like we just show the people. We'll see, and we can kind of, just do it with the core members and maybe I don't know. Like it's a lot. You gotta put like a lot of these motherfuckers. 6th Division Captain Kawata Naoya. I said Senju. Yeah, Kawaragi Senju. All right. 7th Division Captain Shiba Taiju. Damn, that boy the 7th Division Captain. 6th Division Vice Captain Kawata Soya. The 7th Division does not have Vice President due to the fighting over the position. Kokonoi Hajime and the 8th Division Captain Kotokawa Izuna. 8th Division Vice Captain Kakucho Mochizuki Kanji, a tiny brother, it's hella niggas. As of today, the Tokyo Manji gang is disbanded. Okay, so we basically just fast forward everything to get to this point. So they basically probably had some issues. They recruited people into the gang, then they disbanded it so that they could try to make sure that everything fits into the future, right? 11 years later, all revenge has been fulfilled, and the ending is the next chapter will be the last. Interesting, Wakui. That's a little interesting. All revenge has fulfilled, and the ending is, I'm sure it's probably like the wedding, which I already kind of predicted, but at the same time, the fact that he put that's kind of, it's a little interesting, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really like this chapter like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's just something that's a little too, like, there's a few reasons why I don't like it, all right? And the reasons kind of change depending on, like, how I'm looking at it. So what I mean by that is, like, okay, sure, you can do all this stuff, recruit all these people, redo everything, but the fact that you're kind of, like, fast forwarding and, like, off-screening it kind of makes it a little weird, because it's like, okay, then it's like, so when Takemichi did all this shit, he went through hell to get all this shit right. But just because Mikey ended up being there to, like, help him with that, it just, like, everything just goes right. I don't know. I know Mikey is, he's a great ass fighter. You can't fuck him up, really. You know, he's unbeatable, essentially. And he does retain all the memories. Both of them got all the memories of everything that's happened. But at the same time, though, it's like, it's not satisfying seeing him kind of just fast forward through all of it, because, like, you know, let me go to the last. I'll leave it, like, right here. But yeah, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I just don't feel that it makes sense to do it like this. Like, if we had more chapters and we kind of seen them go through stuff a little bit more, maybe get a more feel to other characters once again, just to make it feel like it was realistic, like show a little bit of conflict. You can, like, fast forward through it, but show, like, a little bit of conflict and how you recruited people, instead of just saying, oh yeah, we recruited this guy, all of our enemies, this, and then you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. I don't really like that a lot. So I just feel like that was something that I didn't like. But another reason why I don't like it is because it just sounds so, it's so optimistic, so wishful thinking, like, for them to just, like, correct everything. You know, like, I don't know about that. That doesn't, how the hell did Mikey also time travel? Like, this series, like, it's one of those things where I was the person that always supported the series, and I've had my own, you know, criticisms for it too, just like anybody else. I know a lot of people like to shit on it just for shits and giggles and all that, but I'm a person that always criticized it when I did, and I always praised it when I did as well. But in this instance, though, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, me personally, I'm not saying that I want a sad ending or nothing like that, but I just want something that makes sense, and something where we actually have, like, elaborate explanation as to why certain things are the way they are. I wish we got into, like, how the power exists in the first place. I wish we got into, like, why the curse is a thing, like, why? Because now we just got to use our own headcanon to explain why these things are the way that they are. And I don't like to do that a lot. Like, if a story is implicit and it's telling you implicitly, like, certain things without, like, elaborating, then that's good. But if it's not telling you anything about anything, then I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you got kind of, like, headcanon a lot of stuff at this point, especially with this chapter. You got headcanon a whole bunch of shit to get to the point where they recruited everybody and all this stuff. So I know that the wedding's probably gonna be for the next chapter, but, like, I just want to get something. I want to get something out of it where I'm going to be satisfied in terms of, like, why his power worked the way that it worked. And that's about it. Because, like, for the happy ending thing, I don't have a problem with that, because that's been the thing since after Tenjiku arc. Like, we all seen that. Like, that was going to be the happy ending anyway. So for people who would probably think, like, oh, it should have stopped at that arc, but then they look at this one, like, see, this is bullshit. Happy ending. I mean, well, we already was always going to get one, you know, essentially, right? But the thing that I just don't really like is the fact that we don't get an answer. At least I hope we can get an answer in the last chapter, but I've been hoping for shit like that for, like, the past, like, 8 chapters. And I don't know if we're going to get a real answer as to why the power is the way that it is, and why, you know, the karma, the dark impulses, curse thing exists, and all that shit. You know, and why did they even time leap right now? Like, now I got to use headcanon. I don't know why Mikey would time leap as well. That doesn't make sense. Even for them, they didn't make sense to them, and it just happened. So, Wakui, I don't think he did a good job with this chapter, unless in the next chapter he explains the things and answers things that I have questions for in this one, which I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of doubting, because it's only one chapter. I don't know how many pages he's going to have for that chapter, but for me personally, right now, I kind of doubt it. I would sincerely hope that he ends up elaborating on more things that I personally have no idea, like, you know, have, like, my questions for, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Because this chapter seemed way too optimistic, though. Like overly optimistic. And I have no problem with all this happening. It's just the way that it happened. I don't like how he constructed it. But and this is July 3rd. Hold on, let me stop the screen recording real quick. I could just stop it right now, actually. Yeah, I could have been stopped. I don't know why I didn't. But, what you call it? Damn, I ain't even stopped the shit. Stopped in my pocket. All right, boom, stopped it. Okay, now let me see something really quick. All right. Let's see. What day does Hina die? I gotta see that. Damn, what was the date? It was July 4th. 4th of July, right? Or maybe it was the 3rd, because he's seen on TV on the 4th of July, so it might have been the 3rd, but ooh, we might get answers in terms of like the ability and stuff. Maybe. Well, yeah, because that's when Takemichi dies. Oh, no, he dies on the 4th. Never mind. Hina would die on the 3rd. Never mind. I'm tripping. Uh-oh. You see, and that's another thing too. Imagine if Hina dies in the end. That would be actually even worse than just this overtly happy ending. I know a lot of people will probably be like, well, I like sad endings. It makes things more, it makes the tension and all that. But in this case, if Hina just dies again, that would be bad. That would be bad. Like that cannot happen. That is one thing that can never happen in this story. Hina dying, it just can't happen. But so it looks like she's gonna survive that day. I mean, because he already kind of fixed it before, but now they're restarting. Well, there would be no reason for her to die unless they do go by like how time, a lot of theories about time in real life, how things are basically like kind of set in stone. It's like everything's essentially scripted. So maybe, I don't know, bro. I'm just talking a lot, but I'm gonna let you guys, comment down below. Tell me what you guys feel about this chapter. You can even debate against, or not debate, but like, I don't know, just say something against whatever I said. I just want to see other perspectives. I really want to see other people's perspectives. So I'm gonna stop it right here. I'll see you guys in the next video, and comment down below, like I said, whatever you feel about these chapters and whatnot, the story in general. Yeah, man, I'll see you guys all in the next video. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all then.